Good morning, people. Cornelius here, Pastor here, Arne, Jughead, Arnie Barn, Arnie Man. I have so many nicknames. Pooh Hill, Deke Bryson. Can't give you some other names. Those are the ones I can only share publicly. There are some other private names. So get your mind at the gutter people. Out here walking, healthier preacher movement. I'm a third generation diabetic, and I got to beat this at some point in my life. And I need to beat this at some point in my life. Let me get this off of here. This diabetes, y'all, is for real. And with this pre-existing condition, it actually puts me at a disadvantage because there are some things I want to do and I can't do simply because I have this pre-existing condition. And with this pre-existing condition, it keeps me from fellowshipping with the saints of God. As a teacher first, preacher and pastor, I've made my living. I've made my impact. I've made my difference with people. So having this pre-existing condition is definitely something I'm not used to doing, and that's not being around people. You said, Pastor, why do you keep doing all that moving? Because I'm showing you something. How am I beating my diabetes? How am I getting better and making sure? That's my patch. Let me give you my patch. See my patch, y'all? Libre patch. Now I look like a shepherd, don't I? The Libre patch. Doing that. Just did my exercise. Yes, had to exercise a little bit. Had to do what I had to do to get myself in shape and stay in shape. So y'all, I'm trying to walk about 7 miles a day, Monday through Friday, 3.5 in the morning, 3.5 in the evening. While I'm walking, of course, that is my time of meditation, to meditate day and night. But anyway, we know with these health disparities in the African American community, and even in my early professional life, I didn't realize how damaging, and I didn't value the discipline of eating healthy. I remember when we first got our teaching assignment that hot Cheetos and pickles. Yup. Megan Mallard, all those students at Mckissack Middle School, that's all they wanted. Hot Cheetos and pickles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Alexis, Mr. Hill, can I get $1? I'm like, for what? I want some hot Cheetos and some pickles. Would never eat healthy foods. Now that this COVID-19 is upon us, we've had a diet, and I'm not knocking those girls. Alexis, of course. Hey, big ups. I've seen you. Megan, I haven't seen you. Star Keisha, all of y'all. I mean, they were kids, y'all, and we were just trying to give them the proper instruction as it relates to their cognitive skill set. But we totally neglected that which was physical and healthy. And now we have these pre-existing conditions because as a people, as a race, ramen noodles, they used to come to school and just eat ramen noodles out of the package for breakfast. It ain't even food. Like, what is it? Like, oh my God. So now we find ourselves behind the 8 ball with this COVID-19. Now we find ourselves sick. Now we find ourselves not being able to congregate, not only in church, just as family. Now we find ourselves, at the top of the death toll because we live in food, we have communities that are food deserts because we've chosen foods that are not healthy for us. So it's been my assignment now to get better, to get my diabetes in check. Last week, my sugar average was like 147. The week before that, it was like 164. The week before that, it was in the 170 range. The week before that, it was like in the 180 range. So it's decreasing. It's declining. And we're grateful for the decrease and the decline. But y'all, we have to get better. And we have to become a healthier community. And part of that work and responsibility falls in the life of the community of faith. Yes. Where people are gathered consistently. We have to share the word. Since we can't go to the house of worship, even on tomorrow because of this, even when we get back to church, y'all, we got to make sure people have insurance. We got to make sure people are eating healthy. We got to make sure our children are eating the right foods. We got to erase the stigma as much as possible. We got to get back to our alkaline diet. What Dr. Sabi, God rest his soul, for what he shared with us. It's just amazing. It's just really amazing how we are where we are as it relates to this COVID-19 as a people, and we really need to do something about it. So from my house to your house, let's become a better people. Let's become a more healthier people, because we know health is wealth. Healthier Preacher Movement, Cornelius A. Hill. Peace and blessings, and Capri cares.